Ladies and gentlemen, I am creating a new song called Wait a Minute. And I the words and everything is all me. That's it right there. I just wrote all of these words and yeah, it's a relationship song. I have a family friend that are going through a little rough time, and so I wrote it with them in mind. I've not listened
I
to
have
this.
waited on my
I've not listened to this. I'm going to
I
choose
have
this one.
waited all my life.
I'm not going to choose it. I'm just going to
I
hold on
waited
to
to
it because I like the
become
way it came out. Oh,
and that I incubated for 9 months.
oh no, that's
And I
that's
waited
waited for
for
time. I don't want
delivery.
waiting for time. I want wait a minute, and that's only because I used the word. Nope, don't like that. I can handle that, but it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, not the rhythm.
We have been together for so long. I came with a change
I don't
heart.
mind
Came with a
that
change heart.
70s,
Baby, I wasn't wrong.
70s,
I had you in
80s,
my heart
late 60s song.
from the moment you smiled. And I knew it wouldn't take a long time, just a little while.
Just a little while.
You came to me that day.
Hold on now.
You came to me that day, and you held my hand.
No, I want different.
You are my heart. You are my heart.
Nope,
My inner thought.
nope.
Came to me that day, and you held my hand. You said, baby, I'm your woman, and you are my man. No one else.
Nope. This one might have some
We have
promise.
been together for so long.
Let's see what you do in the middle.
And I love every single thing you do. Before I go to bed, I think of you. Images of you race through my mind.
Cannot
I
handle
can't
that.
seem to
So
focus anymore.
I'm gonna have to work on this one.
Since the day you came into my life,
Okay,
I can't seem to
it's
concentrate.
processing
Can't
these
seem
two.
to concentrate.
That's what I was waiting on.
Would never do, would never do. Because more than life, I'm in love with you.
I need different. I need better. Get back over here.
We've been together
I can live with that
for so long.
because that's what I was looking for.
I came with a changed heart, baby. I wasn't wrong.
I can live with that. See,
I had you in my heart
from the moment you smile,
from the moment you smiled,
and
I knew
that it would take a long time. It wouldn't take a long time.
it wouldn't take
Just
a
a
long time,
Wait a minute.
just a little while.
You see what I mean? It did what I wanted it to do. Now I can live with this
Came
one.
to me that day.
Okay, I can live with this
You
one.
held my
Now let me
hand.
tell you how. Eventually, we're gonna do a video showing people how this works. So we're gonna go from here.
Babe, I'm your woman, and you are my man.
All
No
right. So
one
what I do is I click on.
in
Where's
this
my extend?
world will never do because
Hold on.
more.
I'm supposed to be able to extend. It's supposed to give me my extension. Nope. I don't wanna. make video. I want to extend. Where's my extension? Now I'm upset. Sorry, we have the ability, and I probably will have to wait for it to populate, but it's supposed to give me the ability to extend, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, see, it's supposed to give me that extend, so it's not finished populating, so I have to wait. Dag nabbit. Suffering succotash. So we got a couple of things that I need to talk to you guys about. This is just the process of, and that's what I'm noticing, is this one is done. So now this one is going to be the next one to have extend. This one is going to be the next one to have extend. And that one's going to be the next one to have extend. So that has extend. Okay. So let's test it out. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, not yet. Gotta wait. Just give you guys a couple of updates on things. I pride myself on being able to start corporations that are not designed to take advantage of people, corporations that are designed to help people. Literally, that's what I try to do. DataMass. I am very proud of DataMass. As I said, I am not part of DataMass. Okay, I am not part of DataMass, but I do like what DataMass has done. I do like what they're doing. I do like how they're helping people to do the calculations. What none of you are understanding, you can't go to a so-called CPA or tax preparer and have them do your taxes and add your credits. They will not, because they don't know. I mean, they're going to start doing it because they have no other choice, because DataMass is doing it. And they're not going to want to look stupid. So they're going to start doing it, but they're going to scrutinize and criticize, and that's what you're going to want. You're going to want them to criticize. You're going to want them to scrutinize. Why do you want that? Because you'll know that it'll be done correctly. But for now, understand, DataMass has been trained. DataMass has been around going on 2 years. They've been trained to focus only on what you see them doing. That's what makes them more of an expert than those tax preparers and those so-called CPAs. Are they tax preparers? Are they CPAs? No. But they will get the job done. Why? Because they have gone over the instructions and the information and the forms that they're providing you. These are the essential forms. It's not all of them. They're not providing you everything. Sorry, there's the extend there, and it's not here, so it's still doing it. Oh, I see what happens. Okay, it's making the video, and so it'll put the extend up after it does the video. See, this one hasn't made the video, so it's doing each video at one time. So let's have it make the video so that I don't have to wait. Okay? Well, anyway, DataMass. Okay? I'm very proud of DataMass because of what it does. Since 2016, everybody's been asking me, yeah, I'm a tax preparer. Anybody that can do. Okay, everybody's been asking for somebody to help them document their credits. Tell them, my tax preparer wants to know if they can call you because they don't know what they're doing. I've had too many of those calls. I've had other preparers talk about, hey, can we talk? And I'd say, okay, yes, you can call me. I'll walk you through it. And they'll call me once or twice, and then I don't hear from them again. That's happened several times. Very disappointed in them. Because they don't pay me nothing. Look, guys, I put the information out there for you, not so I'm teaching you, but so that you can do the research. Nobody pays me to do this for you guys. Lord have mercy. Nobody pays me. Because I don't need to get paid to give out information. Yes, they say I'm gatekeeping. I've had actual people say I'm gatekeeping. You better believe I'm gatekeeping. Because I owe you the information. And I ain't going to give it to you because I owe it to you. How stupid does that make any sense? Do y'all understand what these people are saying? They're saying that I am obligated to give you everything. That I don't have a choice. That I must do it. I ain't seen the contract, but apparently it exists someplace in the universe where I'm given, oh, it just finished. There you go. Extend. Because that's the song I chose. I needed it for here. See? There's the song I chose.
Will be.
Okay, that's the one I like. Now, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to bring in a female. Okay? We're not going to have a male, so we're going to mix it up. You know what I mean? Sorry, had the cough. Let's see. I need to get some others, so I'm gonna click this so that it'll change. I needed it to change. You know what? Let's add some guitars in there. And we're gonna do the pop. I can leave pop in there because, because sodas don't taste that good this time of year. So and we'll do that one. All right, I'm gonna do one. We can do the duet. We can do the duet because I added the females, so it's gonna be a duet. And I just paste this in here, and I have to hit that in order for me to get the numbers. Okay, this song goes up to 3,000 characters, so this may be too long because I already had 2,700 characters, so this may be too long. We'll see if it can handle it. Because it may be too long, like I said. But it'll let me know if it can handle it. So it'll be a 5-minute song in its entirety, but we'll have the majority of the song. Because most of the time when you do the songs, it doesn't give you the whole song and nothing but the song. Especially if it's a long song. But as I told y'all, I've been waiting for at least 38 years for this right here, to be able to do this. Because I love writing poems, I love writing songs. I've been waiting that long for it to do exactly that. Yay, yay. Alright, so now we have the extensions, and it was able to do it. Like I said, I was 2,814 characters. It only allows 3,000. Before we were at 2,500, but we decided to bring it up to 3,000. 3,000 is going to be the max. So you can make 15-minute songs by continuing to add, because even after the extension, you'll see that it will give you the opportunity of extending it again. So we're going to let that go. Now, we got one more thing to tell you guys about. I'm just taking the time to give you guys some information, so I'm hoping that you'll appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to start another organization. It's going to be 2 organizations, not 2 organizations in one, 2 organizations. SATCOM is going to focus on your credit. We haven't been focused on people's credits. We weren't trying to correct anybody's credit. We were just trying to prove that you didn't owe any money. We are still going after the courts and their hypocrisy. The video I did earlier today explaining how family court is not a court, how traffic court is not a court. Okay, I've been talking about it for years, but we can prove it now. You see, they don't have any judicial power. They cannot receive grants of judicial power. How do you know they don't have judicial power? Because you ask them, are you a constitutional court? So that means you can make decisions on constitutional matters as a matter of law. That's your question to them. They cannot answer that question in the affirmative because they don't have it. I've been going to court too long and for too many seasons to have them sit up there and tell you something different. Now, hold on now. This is the second half of the song, making the song a total of 5 minutes and 58 seconds. 6-minute song. Okay? And we're going to wait. Okay? We're going to do that. We're going to let that make a video, and we're going to let that make a video. So let's see. Video making. And come on now. Video making. Yay! Now, let's go here.
Will be. These feelings are not just. I don't want it back.
You see?
I want you to hold on to for as long as you can. You promised forever, and that's the expiration date. I understand.
The guitar there. Extended song.
Will be my love.
Same voice and everything.
Promise forever, and that's the expiration
I just want to make sure it says the last part. He's right here.
Taking the time and allowing me to ask you to just wait a minute.
Hey, I can live with that. Allowing me to ask you to just wait a minute. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I think I got a hit. For me, not for you all. I think I done created myself a hit. Okay? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna... Oh, I gotta wait till the video because I can't, because see, it's supposed to be download the whole song. And so I can't. I gotta download the whole song. It's gotta combine part 1 and 2. And because it's still making the video, I can't do it just yet. So I gotta wait. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the organization will help people not just improve their credit. No. You got those charge-offs, those bankruptcies, and all that stuff on your credit. My job is we are going to do it. See, how do we say this? We have an algorithm. We have an AI algorithm that literally takes your information once we input it, and it figures out the correct codes and the correct policies. It's a combination of codes and policies to go ahead and solidify the item being removed. That's what we're getting ready to do. Okay? We've had individuals testing it out for the last 7 months. One individual score went from 520 to 780. A 240-point boost in less than 6 months. This is what we're getting ready to do. The group came to me, told me about it, and I told them go right ahead and test it out, and they tested it out, and they all have seen significant boosts in their credit scores, over 150 points each of them. None of them were special. The one who was at 520 points, pay attention. That lets you know he didn't have great credit. 520? And now his credit score is 780, going to 800? Excuse me? Now you'll say, well, what happens when the economy tanks? Oh no, see, that's the good thing. When the economy tanks, your credit score is still there. So you will have the more likelihood of getting things done than the person who doesn't have any credit. Go back and look at all the other times the economy has tanked or we've had some disaster economically, and look at the ones who were able to get things done first, or the ones who had the credit taken care of. Ladies and gentlemen, making money, people are finally understanding how credits work. They're finally understanding, well, they're finally starting to understand about accounts receivable, the accrual method, having the credits on their tax transcripts so as to literally make them tax exempt. The IRS is not concerned about you having credits on your transcript. It's an accounting issue. So they're not concerned about it as long as you do it right. So do your research, people. So glad I got that out of the way. Because a lot of people they be like them parents. They just don't be understanding, and I can't understand them. You feel me? Alright. We're still doing the chicken coop thing. So I'm about to go out there. I have to create a little pen for any of the chickens who might need quarantine. And so I'm about to go create that section now so that I can keep an eye on them. And I have a camera that's focused right on the area that I'm planning on using. So, yay! But we're just about complete. We have the barrier. I just have to, there's certain areas that I have to use a clamp to clamp down. Okay? So I'm waiting for that tool to arrive. It'll be here on Monday. And we'll take in our first set of creatures. We're going to do roosters first. See, you can extend the extend. You follow me? Up to 10-minute songs. And this is what I was looking for, but I want... And we have the whole song. Okay, this is part two. This is the whole song. That's why it's 5 minutes 58 seconds. Let's show it to you so that you get it.
We'll be together.
Okay, that's the second one. Okay, this is the first one. So
We'll
you
be
see how it has the beginning of the song? This added 2 minutes to it. Okay, and if I wanted to extend it, I could, but I can't extend it. Do you know why? Pay attention to this. Right about there.
the opportunity.
Oh, no, that was the wrong one. I apologize. I have to go back to here. Let's go back there.
We'll be.
I did the wrong one. We have to go. I can't extend it because it ends the way it's supposed to end. That would make no sense to extend that when it already ends the way it's supposed to end. Whew. So glad. Now I got to do both. I'm going to download that one. Get on out of here. I ain't got time for y'all. Yeah, we can get rid of delete record, delete record, delete record. And I need the audio file. So let's do that and go back to download. I want both the audio file and the video file. So I want both. You can't have it all. Yes, I can. I want it all. Cake, ice cream, cookies, you better believe it. I want the whole entire sugar rush. All right. Now, delete record. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have to go through to create a song. So this song took, I started about maybe 5 minutes before I did the video, so this song took about 30 minutes. The actual writing of the song took about 3 minutes because I knew what I was going for. You won't be able to see it, but the way this song is written is according to the song, Let's Straighten It Out. Okay? That's the theme of the song. Let's straighten it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to restore yourself. And no, we're not going to update. Get out of here. Sorry, a lot of stuff in the background. Back to the programs that we're offering. The credit, I can't tell you what the cost will be. I just know that my job is to keep it low. SATCOM will be running that program. The other part of the program, the software has the ability of helping people to repair or establish business credits. We've been telling everybody about your sole proprietorships and how to get a, pay attention, non-profit organization. BOI, you don't have to worry about the BOI. If you don't know what BOI is, just go look up BOI compliance and you'll see what restrictions are there. Okay? But we will help to establish your nonprofit organization. We'll help to establish your business credits. You technically need 2 years worth of history. Okay? Many of you guys have already established EIN numbers for corporations, but you don't have any credit under that corporation. So that organization, separate organization, is going to be there to help you with that. That's the other part that they've been working on, doing for themselves, establishing business credit. First, they get rid of all the junk. Okay, then they help you establish a business credit. And that's a program where part of it, if you don't want them to do it for you, part of it you can do yourself. They'll even show you how to do it for yourself. Yay! And those of you who, I ain't got the time to do that for myself. Okay, then they'll help do it for you. Really is that simple. Some of the costs, they cannot change because this is a program. So we don't own the program. We are just aware of the program and we're purchasing the program. The program in and of itself, I want you to pay attention. It's going to cost me over $10,000. I'm paying for the program. Okay, we've already tested it out to make sure it works. I wouldn't be paying it if it didn't work. This is just me letting you guys know what we're going to be offering. Please do not contact SATCOM. Do not contact me asking, what is it going to be? Please don't do that. I will let you know. Just stay tuned. All you got to do is go look at the title. Okay, we're going to talk about the new credit program. That's going to be the title, the new credit program. That's what I'm going to call it. I've already talked to the group, told them I'm going to start letting you guys know about it. They have to establish the corporation. They have the idea, they have the concept, they have the testing, they have the training. Now they have to set up the corporation and so on and so forth. Because, again, it's their company. The one that I just talked about, the business credit, establishing the business, establishing your business credit and so forth. That's them. SATCOM is only going to be doing the personal stuff for your personal credit, which if you're doing a sole proprietor, you're going to need. Okay? All right, got to let you guys go, but thank you guys for letting me bring my song to y'all's attention. Have a good day, y'all. Arrivederci.